Hello, Monsters Band here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, Mortal Empires, and part 11 of my Mousillon campaign with the Red Duke. Oh, I need to do renames, don't I? Oh, shit. completely went out of my head. Hang on, let's have a look. I'm gonna do this right here, right now. This is live. This is okay, right, we're gonna do...
This better be important.
Well, it is, because otherwise people will complain no end. So... let's see. We want the lances of... I could remove this, but fuck it, it's content, isn't it? It's not good content, but frankly, if you wanted good content, I don't know why you're watching me. Necromancer... I don't think we've got another Necromancer, so we can't do that. White King... we do have a White King, but I've already named him the Knight of Knee. So, I think we're all up to... yeah. Okay. No, wait. More Black Knights, the Riders of Knee. Okay, someone's got a theme.
What do you want?
I want to rename one of your units. There we go. Perfect. Is it capital I? Maybe? Don't know. Not sure. We're going to do a capital I. I'm sure someone will complain about that. Right, here we go. Okay, good. Fine. We're on the move. We're going to shank Andreas. No, a rare failure, which is a shame because I really want the Nerd Boys upkeep reduction, because that would be really nice, because currently my upkeep is 16,000, which means that 10% of that is 1,600, I think, ish. That's about...
Darkness comes.
I'm 99% sure that's right, and there's part of me that goes, but are you? Are you sure? What's my garrison like? Okay, garrison's beefy. Throg's on his way.
Vampires are pale and feeble. You want my blood? Come get it.
Okay. And their strength rank 4. They have the whole of Norsca, and they declared war on me. This is kind of annoying because they're not at war with anyone else. And they definitely don't like these. So they like those minus 98. No, minus 104. Okay. I'm minus 125, and they've traipsed all the way across their territory to get to me. And I think one of the things that really irks me is the fact that there is that player bias in Total War, and I think that's the most annoying thing to me. Like, I don't mind but the player bias, the desperate urge to kill the player above all else, is just kind of exhausting sometimes. You know, when you see shit like this, you're like... I mean, you're a coastal raider, and you could have raided any of these coasts, and yet you're too busy. You're going to attack me instead. Fine. I guess we can kick the shit out of you. Mary Whitehouse, where were you? Oh, were you in the Red Duke's army? I think you were, weren't you? Okay, yeah.
What is your behest?
Come down here, you can sense something, it'll be fine. Oh, the old boy. I thought he was like a summon, but no, he's like an actual... he's an actual dude. He's an actual big old... what can he do? Do you have skill points? Holy shit, you do. Ancient Fury, Bestial Force, Claws of the Ancient One, Monstrosities of Moor. Well, that's quite fun. For Grey Men, Cryptols, Fog. Okay, interesting. Ah. Oh. Summon Terror Guy, summon Varg. Okay, you know what I'm going to do with you? You're going to come down here, and you're going to go in this little force.
Sorceress.
And I might, because we've gone Grey Men. You know what? I might get... do you buff up Crypt Horrors as well, or is it just Grey Men? Hang on. Let's have a quick look here. So, bigger loss reduction, melee defense for Crypt Horrors. Okay, so what we might do is we might keep that.
Your coming was foretold.
I keep being told that. I might get rid of... could we get some direwolves in here, do we think? Ooh. Ooh. The possibilities are endless. Well, we could get some direwolves. I mean, I've got the Grey Men. We've got some ghosty ladies. Got a lot of magical power in that. We can get a big beastie boy. That makes that army fairly scary, hopefully. The only problem being, of course, that we're ghosty ladies, which is fine. But if they happen to start... because that's kind of like an elven defense force. If they start fielding Sisters of Avalon, then obviously we could be having issues. Could be having issues. Okay, that's an issue. You're there, but that's not really a problem. Can you march?
We are in agreement.
Yeah. What garrison do we have? Decisive defeat. Yes. Oh, it's Toddy! It's bloody Toddy. Right. The Von Carsteins are dead, so we should get the option to maybe get those next turn. Okay, we'll come over here.
Going.
Because I feel like
I'm not stupid.
Throg's army is probably not a super big problem.
Wipe them out.
Yeah. You leg it. Unfortunately, we can't catch up with you. Oh, you're going to attack Fort Bergbus, aren't you?
I refuse.
Mind you, your army's garbage. We should be able to deal with that. I reckon we can deal with that. Hello?
I cannot.
You're overruled.
Get over here, come on. Come on, you big bastard. Oh, I lost my archers. Oh, well, to be honest, I was going to disband them anyway.
I will.
So not a biggie. Bong, bong, bong. So we want to get Merry Whitehouse in here. A little bit of extra magical support. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with that army overall. It's got a lot of... I mean, I could get rid of Gertrude, but I'm kind of got emotional. I'm emotionally invested there now, so we're probably not doing that. I'm going to give... you already caused terror because you're on a dragon, so I'm going to give you more melee defense because that'll make you a little bit more tanky. And veteran to give you a little bit more health. Nullen is not super happy, but we can beef that up, so we will do that. You are going to meander over here. So, we've got some issue. I'm tempted to bring this army north to help out. It will... Do we do that? I think we do.
Fortune favors you.
I think we have to.
What is your behest?
Let's bring the old one over here as well.
Your behest?
Tell you what, you
The
slow
lady
down.
protects me.
Do we have... we do have some dire walls. Should I get rid of the archers? We don't really need the archers, do we?
Devotee
We want some
of
good
the
dog... But to be honest, if we get you in...
We have met before.
Okay, if you go over
I
here...
have seen the way.
Can you get in there? Oh, a little bit closer.
Your coming was foretold. The lady objects. What you ask is impossible.
It's not really impossible, is it, love? Okay,
My
just come over
steps
here.
are guided.
So, I want some of those. So I'm actually going to get rid of all of
I have
those.
seen your heart.
I'm going to get that. So that gives us 16. I mean, I could get some ogres just for funsies. We could do some ogre stuff. The Doom Relic is not going to... Oh, the Silver Shriekers. Let's get some Silver Shriekers. What do? They do frosty attacks. Do little frosty attacks. There we go. Okay, we'll get them. 18, 19, 20. So then I'm going to get a couple more direwolves. I think that's that army done. I think then, you know, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. More Wind of Death for you. And then we've got Commandment available down here in Wissenland. Let's go with more growth and hopefully more vampiric corruption in those regions. I would like more money, so we could do that. And we could then get these buildings, because that's going to then increase the amount of money we get. And we probably do want defences there at some point. But I'll worry about that later. Ulthuan is all getting hugs and... Now, they are at war with Hawatl as well.
Why do come? What can we help you with this night?
A defensive alliance. Oh, mate. I mean, I'd love to... Jesus Christ. That's a lot of dead bodies, isn't it? That would really help you if you could raise dead. Alright. Okay. I don't think it's a good idea, but fuck it, whatever. Hello? Okay. Weird flex. Oh, another Narglyph. Yeah, okay. They're coming on. They're coming from a direction now. Hello. Yes, we will accept the refugees. The Ogre mercenaries leave. Never mind. Wait, can we actually reach you? Oh, we can reach you. Right. So, what was the point in this, Boris? Toddy, what were you thinking, mate? Because I can. Oh, really? Really? Fuck these Hellstorm rocket batteries. I swear to God, they're a fucking nightmare. Okay. Okay, what will... Okay. So we're going to send Mulibud and his friend, whatever his name is, to intercept the Hellstorm rocket battery. We've obviously got our wailing hags over on the flank there. That's causing the enemy army to desperately try to flank themselves, trying to defend everywhere. They can't. Oh look, zombles in your Hellstorm rocket battery. That's literally the worst place to have it. Very nasty. Definitely get that looked at. That's going to keep that Hellstorm rocket battery busy for a little while. Meanwhile, the rest of our army is advancing. We've got our cavalry on the flanks moving up. More cavalry over there. They're, of course, trying to deal with the zombles, who are just sort of like... That guy's lost his arm. He probably needed that. We're beating up the enemy general. He's up in the air. It's often, like, not a good idea to put your general up in the air, especially if the enemy army has a lot of flying units, because you can get locked into combat like this, and that way then you just have to land your general to try and get him out of the way. Sometimes that's fine. Other times, of course, you're landing him into a big old melee, and that could be even worse for him. Cavalry charging in. These guys are now surrounded. It's like a donut with a lovely zomble centre. And over in the trees, the demigriffs trying to escape, but got charged by the Hex Race. And, of course, the Hex Race being armour-piercing, going to just chew through them in double short time. Oh, look! Turns out we didn't lose 2 units to this. In fact, we barely lost anyone. What a surprise. There must be a better way of auto-resolve working than just assuming that every missile unit is going to use all of its shots. Personally, I think what it should do is you should match like melee infantry against melee infantry, compare their stats and go, okay, well you fight that one, like compare the 2 strongest against each other, right? So if you've got Grave Guard and Blackguard, then obviously they fight each other, depending on their stats. Whoever wins, fine, whatever. But first, you take all the missile units and go, they will get X amount of shots off. And the X amount of shots off is determined by the amount of cavalry in both of your armies. So, for example, if you have 8 units of cavalry and the enemy's got 2, then obviously it will assume that 2 of your units of cavalry get tied up, but that means you get 4 units of cavalry which are free reign to do whatever they want, and that would include wiping out missile units, which effectively is what they would do. So, I think that would be better, which is at the moment, I think one of the reasons the Empire does so well is because of the Hellstorm rocket battery. Just does obscene damage in auto-resolve. Because I've had this before with vampire campaigns. There was one battle, and I'm trying to think what it was. It was in my Isabella von Karstein campaign, and I had to fight this battle because it said it was going to wipe out all of... I was going to lose this battle despite the fact that the enemy army was 2 units of very badly damaged artillery, several units of missile units, and a couple of enemy characters. Whereas I had a full stack of skeletons. And I was like, but how are the missile units going to stop me from just overrunning them? And in fact, when I fought the battle, you know what happened? I overran them very quickly because they had no infantry to defend them. They could shoot me a couple of times, but at that point, the skeletons were right on top of them. And guess what happened? They got blobbed. And I lost no units. I lost some skeletons, but I lost no units to that fight, despite the fact that in the autos of it was like, nah, you're dead. You are dead, mate. And I was like, if that was just the AI, it would take one look at that skeleton army and go, nah, they're dead. And the Empire would win with a very badly damaged stack of... Not even, it was like 10 units against my entire... He had half the units I did and they were damaged. It was just insane. Anyway... I think auto-resolve and economy needs to be looked at for the Empire and the Dwarves. That's my hot take. I don't think the other factions are actually... I don't think they're a problem, really, all in all. Well, you've just got a lot of marauders, haven't you? Just got a lot of maraudy boys. Can I can hinder your replenishment. That's not really going to help me. I like how they're just standing next to each other. Do you want to go? Nah, I'll let you go first.
No.
Oh, awfully kind. No, please. You go first. No, you go first. Jerks.
Of the lady.
Where is... Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah, can you come over here?
Prophetess.
Got a flesh golem. Lovely.
The
Lovely little flesh golem. Did I recruit my direwolves? Can I get more direwolves? I can get more direwolves. Do I want direwolves? I think I do. You know what? I think I do. I think I do. It's happening. Okay, let's go. I do love my direwolves. What can I say?
I will alone.
What can I say? Right, we need to wipe out the Empire, because if the Empire survives, they're just going to confederate with someone, and that's going to annoy the shit out of me when it happens, inevitably. So let's go and kill them now. And save my screaming when it does. Okay, we want defences here, because I do not trust. Don't trust them elves. As soon as they're done with Dreadfleet, although it does look like Dreadfleet might be able to hold them off. What are you doing? Are you doing anything? Hello.
You speak with Cetra, King of Kings.
Okay, can I have...
You are not worthy.
Okay, can I have that? Okay, there we go. See, chill. See, we're chill. We're cool. We're cool. We're gonna get some trade. I got some wine. You love wine? Not sure why, because obviously it just go right through you, won't it? Not because it's bad wine, but because you're a dusty mummy. It's just how that works. Okay, we've got commandment here. Let's go with more growth and sachet away. Replenish troops? Yeah, let's get that. Okay, it looks like we might have a problem, because big invasion coming from the Norscans was not expecting that. Count Noctilus. Everyone's got some bizarre quests. I'll see when we calls the Galleon's Grave. No, don't be resentful if we refuse. Wait, you mean this guy? I don't want to alarm anyone, but I think we've been scammed. Because fairly sure he's already there. Never mind. Right, let's go and take this. What level is it? 2? It's an imposing fort. I mean, absolutely. Get over there. Right, can we win this? Yeah. Excellent.
What do you want?
So, they've got one city left. Now, by all rights, we should just be able to walk in there, and as long as they don't confederate with anyone just before we reach it. Which has happened to me before. It vexes me greatly. As you probably expect. Let's get Wild Hearts, because that means more Amber Spear. Oh, we're stretched quite thin. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff over here. The garrison here is probably fine.
What is your behest? The lady is with you. My steps are guided.
Okay, let's go over here, and we'll do a little
My
ambushette.
sight is yours.
Telsian gets evasion. And now, you're not strong enough to take on Altdorf, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you over here. My one concern being that we get spotted, so if I come here, we should be able to... I think we can deal with everything you're throwing at us. I think that's fine. Let's go and have a look about what's going on over here. Not much, by the looks of it. So I can get Dark Temples. Obviously everyone's going to just be walking into things, because, you know, no light. Unification of Bretonia. I mean, there's only one... There's not that many vampire factions left. Nor Bretonian factions. But the physical resistance would be nice. But I don't know if it's... But then I want more armor melee defense and upkeep reduction for that stuff. So, that's what we're doing. Bit of extra growth there. How's our money looking? Not bad. I would like... Oh, it's going to take us a long time to get the growth we need, isn't it? Okay, if we do this, then we can concentrate on Leonesi and get more vampire crypts and all that kind of good stuff. I think that's what I want to do.
I'll have you speak now. Pray Consult your gods. I like what you say.
Hello. A military alliance. Oh, all right. Doesn't seem like you're doing anything, but it looks like you're holding your ground somehow, so good on you, I guess. You spotted me. Okay, let's pull back. What are you going to do now? What are you going to do now, Throg? You going to run away? Thought you would. Scattering in all directions. You're raiding... Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there.
We have met before.
Okay, we can reach you, which I think is... Yeah, we want to do that. So let's go and deal with this.
Slay them.
I reckon we can deal with this. I reckon we got this. It says close defeat. But I disagree. I disagree with what this is telling me. Gonna send our vampire lady to go and soul siphon the enemy general. She walked into a tree. That's probably fine. And enemy general not super happy with the spirit leech. He's like, no, what? Oof, your little minx. So he comes chasing after her. She's only on foot and she's got a dress as well. So that's tricky. She's now having to peg it out of there. But she's big. So we're sending help. We're sending the skeleton of Nitz, and we're also sending the old one to intercept. So we've now got the Marauder Chieftain. We can take out the Marauder Chieftain. Oh, this is in the bag, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? What the fuck happened there? Did you just what was that? Bullshit, that's what that was. Anyway, good. Just bounce off him. He's running away. He's barely got any health left. He's being chased down. This is fine. Now, the enemy army is mostly just Marauders. They do have a couple of missile units, but other than that, it's just Marauders, isn't it? No worries. We got this. No worries. So we're gonna... We don't have to worry about him. We already did. We did a Spirit Leech. We've done another Spirit Leech. We've done a little heal on the Skeleton's Knee. We have no more Winds of Magic. That's it. It's gone. That could be a bit of an issue. You know, could be. It's probably fine. We've got the dire walls in the back there. He's coming back. He's coming back for another go. He does not like Lucia, does he? Poor Lucia's getting chased. It's okay. She's near our lines. She's very booby, isn't she? It's like just very. Anyway. Okay, him again. Hit him. He's got 85 hit points left. He's going down. He's dead. Yeah, I think he got killed by his own spears. That's fine. Okay, meanwhile, with direwolves coming in from behind, we've got a lovely little... oh yeah, here's the grey men. They look like Chaos Spawn, but green. Sort of like mossy boys. Now, I'm hoping that because these guys have an aura which causes less melee attack. 10, I think. No, 6. And then the Wailing Hags have a reduction of 10. So all of these guys should have 16 less melee attack. However, their melee attack is still ridiculously high. 39. That's a lot. Anyway, the old one's spell to summon in Vargul's now works. That's good. He's a little bit surrounded and not doing great against these Border champions, which is not ideal. Over here, it's a grind, basically. We have... Okay, after this battle, I'm going to complain I had no Winds of Magic because I cast 2 Spirit Leeches and a heal, and I'm wrong. I actually spent 3 Spirit Leeches, a heal, and some Zombles. So you know what? Fair play. Although, yeah, I didn't have much Winds of Magic whatsoever. I managed to cast the Zombles, and that was basically it. I'm out. So no more heals. Nothing. We got nothing. We got nothing. The direwolves are trying to run interference, hitting units all over the place. It's just not having much of an effect because the Marauders just have so much... melee defense. I don't think they give a shit, to be honest. We're trying to run down these fleeing units, but they then rally, and I don't notice. We're going to try and take out these Marauder Hunters with this poor unit direwolves, but again, doesn't work out particularly great. We're just being ground down, and we're not doing as much damage to the enemy as the enemy are doing to us, which is kind of... I was hoping these grey men would be, you know, pretty legit, but maybe they would be. But I think these Marauder... I mean, these guys... These Marauder champions have got 71 melee defense. We just can't get through it. We just can't. There's nothing. There's nothing that can get through it. So, we are just gonna die. I mean, we're already dead in most cases, but we're gonna just slowly shuffle off our unmortal coils because we got nouts. Silver Shriekers, you know, we killed some, but they're killing more. It's kind of an issue. Yeah, not much I can do about this. I have limited options apart from just watching my poor ghosts and my horrible mossy swamp things and Spike get slowly mauled to death. On the plus side, at least I can, you know, quickly replace this army with something else. So it's not the end of the world. I've got the cash. We've got plenty of other vampires we can stick in an army, so that's no problem. Oof. Yeah, we're just... we don't have skulls, we're ghosts. And the Mossmen are Mossmen. You might be able to pulverize the Crypt Horrors, they definitely do have skulls. The Moss people I don't think do. Everything else, yeah. Okay, well... this is not going great, I'll be honest. I guess in this case the Auto-Resolve was accurate. So I guess I'll have to concede that point. Oh, the poor old one. He's going down. He's going down. And we haven't even done that much damage. It's not even like, oh, well, at least we traded with them. It's like, no, we dented them. They've got some boo-boos. Again, no skulls. You're going to be sorely disappointed when you get your hands on a ghost, aren't you? Trying to chase down those javelins there. It's not going to work very well. Yeah, Nicolette is... she's sad. And she died out of sadness. Ooh, right on her face. That's gonna sting. That's gonna sting. Well... I guess... better luck next time? Well, that didn't go quite how I wanted it to. I mean, it didn't help that we had literally no winds of magic. I swear to God, I cast 2 single, not overcast, soul siphon thingies and a heal, and then I had no more mana. That was it. That was all gone. Absolutely nothing. What do we got? Carrier of Disease? Dear. Dread Valor. Oh. He sounds a bit natty, doesn't he? Arcane Omnipotence. Beefy. Bestial Juggernaut. Ghouls, Vargals, etc. Oh, these are all pretty good. I mean, you guys are garbage. Let's go with Armand. I think. Okay, Nicolette was wounded. Skeleton of Knee was killed. So was Lucia. What happened to Telsian? Was Telsian killed? You were wounded. Did you survive? Oh, shit, you survived. Okay, good. I mean, you won't survive much longer. We'll move you over to render some assistance. And you can summon... So what do you do again? What's your thing? More charge, armor, and weapon strength for the entire army, which is actually quite... Does that mean you get more... okay. Okay. I mean, I probably want some knights in this army, don't I? So, let us go with Skeleton Warriors, just to bulk it out. There we go. Right, we've got some problems in the north.
What do you want?
But in the south... Okay, we're going to take a little bit of attrition, but I'm okay with that. As we move to finish off Karl. Karl's going to get an arse whooping. We may lose Ubersreich.
I can't.
Yeah, they've got... Oh, so, to be honest, there's no point. I may as well just cancel that. Because likelihood of actually being able to use that, minimal. Very minimal. Get the reliquary. Good. It's an option. Is option. Do we have... Or we don't have. So I can get that one. And then we can get the Ghost Knights, can't we? And then if we upgrade you, we can then upgrade these as well. That's a win. Let's get another vampire as well. Knowledgeable or Winds of Magic would probably be a good shout. Ooh. Or cunning. I mean, more melee attack when ambushing is actually pretty good. Let's go with knowledgeable. Yeah, so I cast 2 spirit leeches and a heal, and then I was like, nope, you're out. So I had nothing to do heals with. I was completely... Then I had no arcane conduit either, so I was basically fucked. That was unfortunate. Never mind. We beat that army up, so they won't be able to do anything to Corone because that's got defences. I'm a little bit concerned about Altdorf considering there's a number of armies hanging around there. Basically, I need to bring the Red Duke back ASAP to help out, but I need to wipe out the Empire first so they don't get any ideas and start confederating because, oh god, I don't want to do that. It really pisses me off. No, so many spears. God, there's a lot. There's suddenly out of the woodwork. While the Red Duke's away, I mean, it would help if, you know, fucking Norscans weren't sodding everywhere. They're literally everywhere. There's like 4 armies meandering around. You wounded Mariam. Oh no, she only just popped up. Oh, she's dead. Oh, I got them on the jet. Sure. Blah 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 blah. Wait, what? What was that last one? What was that last one? Oh, good. Oh, good.
Darkness comes.
Okay, you're taking attrition, which is actually not necessarily an issue. We can bring you down here.
I hunt.
I'm tempted.
What do you want?
Not a chance.
Because you're taking attrition.
More sleep.
And our army's back up to... So we could merge you.
Better be important.
Get rid of you. Yeah, because you get beefed up charge bonus, doesn't you? Everyone gets beefed up charge bonus. And... So, okay.
What?
I'm going to meander over here. Is there more undead here? Ooh, there is. So I could actually get another knight, couldn't I? You know what we're going to do? You actually weren't as good as I was hoping, which was a shame.
It is night.
But I did have my suspicions. I had my suspicions. So you're going to stay there. You're going to ambush there. We're going to give you dark... Am I going to give you Dark Benediction? Or, you know what? Let's give you Curse of Years, because I want Arcane Conduit ASAP. That's my thinking.
Absolutely not.
Okay, the last holdouts of the Empire. Taking a bit of attrition thanks to the no corruption thing, but we're going to take out Karl, Volkmar, this wanker, and this guy. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.